Hello nerds and nerdettes, my name is Phoenix and today we're looking at the new greenlight game called Vilmonic. Vilmonic is a game about the evolution and repopulating the planet. We are one of the last remaining creatures on the planet and we have to repopulate it and evolve new creatures in it. It's very early in the development, but the game is playable and it has playable demo that you can have a look at. So I will show you exactly what is going on in here and how it works. We have a new game, obviously. We're going to start on the small medium planet size. I'm going to start with this tutorial off because I already done it. Yes, we're going to name it whatever. Let's play. Let's play. Create a new planet. Takes a little bit and it's created. Okay, so we have our character here. That's our guy. So as you can see, graphics are very simplistic. So we have some mushrooms to pick up. So we select the hand tool. And we can pick up our mushrooms either standing on them and pressing space or left clicking on them twice. The mushroom runs in our inventory and we can now plant it back. So very simple mechanic. But as you plant the mushrooms, they will start obviously growing and they have a chance of mutating. So that's how you create the new species. So let's just plant them all so we can have few growing. One here and one here. Okay, fantastic. Let's move this thing around. That's our box with the critter in. So we're going to select the hand tool. We're going to release the critter. And we'll have our first critter. Okay, so now when we pause the game, we can observe everything in here. We have microscope that you can analyze new species. So we have our mushroom. Spamos requo. Spamos requo is a species of fungolite that prefers the wet environment. Individuals reproduce rapidly due to the high spore production. So you have a stage, production, recipients and all that. And the radiation. Radiation will be the one that is responsible for evolving your creatures in here and the other life forms. Then we have this guy. Inea malanus. Inea malanus is a species of amphibious animatroid. Animatroids are all the creatures that live in this world, with a poor sensory perception and a somewhat fast metabolism. Individuals prefer a wet environment and can be aggressive. Okay, so that's what we have. We have one generation of this creature. They have no offsprings and they are quite happy in mood. That's the composition of the materials they have in their bodies. So obviously as they live in different biomes, they will have different materials and they will change as the result. Okay, let's unpause the game. Let's let our critter go and move around. In the meantime, you have these dudes here. They are aggressive and they will attack you and your critter. So we have to beat them up. Sometimes it doesn't work very well. Sometimes they kill you. But yeah, they basically attack you and they try to kill your critters and you. So you have to protect your guys from these dudes here. For now, they will probably go away. Temporarily, you kind of have this debuff that is stopping here. Eventually will go away as well. Okay. As we have our creature living here, let's dig in the ground. And as we dig through it, we dig different materials here. We dig the bottle, we can grab it with us. And let's keep digging. And there's crafting in the game as well. So for now, let's just dig a little bit. So we can stop this guy. Well, let's go into pause. We're going to craft a few things. We have crafting tools in here. We're going to use that to craft the bricks. So if we put 2 of our mushrooms here, press shift to split it, we can create them bricks. And we're going to be doing that. We're going to grab them here, move them to our inventory, and your inventory also expands into 3 slots. I'm going to select that, and we're going to start placing it soon. For now, let's unpause the game. Let's pick up another bottle because we got it. And let's build our stone wall here. As you can see, we can build a wall around us. That should protect us a little bit. We can wall our critter off if we have to. Or we can wall this guy off as well. You can set the traps like this. So we work around him. Hopefully I will be able to wall him off. 1, 2. Fantastic. Okay, he's now walled off, so he will stay there forever. And I don't have to worry about him. My critter here will happy move around and do things. In the meantime, we'll dig more. Hopefully eventually we'll find a radioactive bottle. They are somewhere in the maps and they are speeding up the mutation process of your creatures. And as you can see, our guy here another baby. Now there is 2 of them, so let's investigate them. Okay, grab the microscope. This one, Inea malamanas. Okay, it's the amphibious animatroid with a poor sensory perception and somewhat fast metabolism. Individuals prefers wet environment and can be aggressive. So that's one, and this is the other one. They are the same creature apparently, even though they tend to look a little bit different. So as there is more of them living, they will move to different biomes, and then you will get more and more of them creatures. So for now, all I'm trying to do is dig out and find a bottle. Find the radioactive bottle that I tend to find in here. Also, you can place this ground in here, and you can just fill the holes. So we can get rid of the water around us if we want to. And there is more of these guys coming as well. So eventually there will be more fighting mechanics and more crafting added. At this moment, there isn't that much yet. As you can see, I can do that here. Just block it all off, so we have more living space for our guys, and we can plant more mushrooms for them. They eat the mushrooms, so that's how they work as well. They will try to eat mushrooms for us and move from there. So let's just dig, fill that up, and then we'll come back to you guys. Okay, I spent some time digging. We have this bottle here. It kind of moves the way I push it, so I can push it around, and then it leaves this radioactive waste behind it. So if we move it closer here, it will kill the mushrooms though, so you cannot do it directly on the mushrooms, but you can do it around. As you can see, these mushrooms here now will have radiation on them. So they gather slowly the radiation level just by being around this bottle. This dude here as well, as they come closer to the bottle, they will gather radiation slowly. As you can see him, eventually he will gather some radiation and evolve because of the process of that. So we can pick up a few mushrooms here and we'll replant them around this whole radioactive waste. Hopefully that will speed up the radiation process and they will evolve as the process. The game is really slow paced at the moment at least, so it takes them a while to actually do anything, but they will eventually mutate for us. As you can see, the creatures are having more and more of these guys slowly repopulating the planet here. So we have this dude, the same one, and they seem to be the same species still, but our plants here are gathering their radiation nicely. Like this one is really proper radioactive. We're going to move this bottle around, just so it stays there, so it gives off a lot of radiation here. Can't analyze it, but we know it gives radiation like crazy. Look at that. So hopefully everything will mutate for us. Because it takes a long time, I will skip to the save that I actually have with the game in here that will allow me to show you everything. So let's go load a new game. I think that was the one. Load, and we'll see how it works. So I will show you different creatures. So you can build these fences and stuff as well. I have a lot of different mushrooms growing. At the moment there is only mushrooms, but eventually there will be more different things. As you can see, I have different species of these little dudes here. So if we use the microscope, we'll have this guy. The moderate sensory perception, so they're obviously better at spotting things. We'll have a lot of things going. Like this guy is faster than most. So as you can see, there is quite a few. As we go deeper and deeper, the mushroom kind of slowly spreads themselves as well. So you don't have to spread them manually, they will eventually grow as well. As you can see, we have these guys looking like dogs and stuff. So there is a lot of things to it. There is a lot of things being added with every new update. At the moment, that is pretty much it. That's all you have. You can build some walls and you can build some fences and grow them mushrooms and grow them creatures. And just mutate them with the mutagens and kind of evolve them slowly as well with the environment. As they get closer to the environments, they tend to shift. So if you have a lot of dry biome, they will slowly start migrating to dry bio and start to become more, resistant to dry weather. and slowly populate this biome. So as you can see, I played it for about half an hour or so, and I have all this massive population of mushrooms growing, like this one here. It's a completely new species and prefers a wet environment. Individuals reproduce slowly due to their low spore production, so they slowly reproduce, they last longer in these areas. And we have now slowly these orange mushrooms taking over, so there is a lot of things to it. Also, here is the whole population of what I have created so far. So we have 7 living species, which gives us these guys here. So all of them are one species, and then they all come from this one. So then I mutated this branch here of one guy. Let me show you there. So then I mutated this dude from that group. Then he mutated into 2 different subgroups. So he mutated into one group here and the other group here. And from the main one, I also created 11 of those, few of different creatures here, and one extra there. So slowly you build a huge population, and that's basically the goal of the game at the moment. It's just a sandbox game when you grow the population of different creatures and you enjoy it and play it slowly. I like the game. I'm looking forward to more updates. I would like to come back to it when there is more added, because at the moment pretty much that's it. You know, in half an hour you can finish it and just do the same thing over and over. But I've spoken to developers and they want to be adding a lot of new things, a lot of more tools, more creatures, and more kind of, you know, buildings you can do. And hopefully it will evolve into a nice little sandbox that you can play. For now, you can check it on Steam. It's going to be in the description. Vote it on the green light, because that will help developers a lot. They nearly finished, they say. They're on the way to go finish the green light, but every vote counts. And you can download the demo and play it there as well. For now, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. My name is Phoenix, and it was a pleasure to have you here. See you guys next time.